Happy birthday, Libra Nation. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. You happen to be cross-watching for a Libran. You have it dominant in your natal chart. And this might be a reading that may resonate for you. Please keep in mind a few things I'd like you to keep in mind, Libra, as you listen to this reading. This reading is general. This means that A, not everything is going to apply to you. B, even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it may not all events may play out exactly as I'm describing over the next 7 days. So sometimes it may be necessary for you to be patient to wait for the events to play out. For some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This may not be your reading, so please have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Please avoid making any sort of rash decision or assume that I'm speaking directly about your situation. I don't know you. So listen to this with an open mind and let's get into it. We're going to talk about sensitive topics. If that's not your preference, that's not your thing, go ahead and exit the reading and let's get into it. Right off the bat, why am I struggling not to call you Leo? It happens every single time that I do your reading. I want to call you Leo so badly. There's a Libra. You could be dealing with another Libra. It may be another Libran's birthday. Somebody could possibly be bringing a gift by for you on your birthday. Somebody could possibly be getting in touch with you on your birthday. Looks like you're very serious about your work. You got a lot going on. Some of you are business owners or you're working on a new project, which I think will go very well for you. Dating life, Libra, seems like you're not really looking for anything serious. I'm confused. You might be in a serious relationship, so to speak, but it just seems like somebody's not taking it seriously. It's like, how you gonna try to make up with somebody? Yeah. And then behind that, you seeing some other people. Maybe it's not like that. I could possibly be prejudging the situation, but it definitely feels like somebody's worried that they're going to get caught. You might be having some nightmares, some unusual dreams. Libra, let me ask you to forgive me right off the bat. I might call you Leo. Please do not be confused. This is a Libra reading, but you must have a Leo. Spirit always puts another sign that could be relevant to your situation on my, like right on the tip of my tongue. So I can't, there's nothing I can really do to prevent that. I'll do my best to catch it, but let's see what's going on. You got the same exact cards as Aries. Aries is definitely your opposite. Libra, you showed up in the Aries reading. What I just did. Okay, somebody's ready to cut this off. Oh yeah, somebody messed up because somebody might be kicking somebody out the house. There might be a party that maybe you're dodging this week. Maybe you're not really wanting to interact with other people, or maybe that's for your birthday. Libra, maybe this week you're just trying to sit it out. That's interesting. I said this week. Maybe your birthday is this week. And it is a reading talking about this week. So happy birthday, Libra, especially if this is your birthday week. My Libra moon and my bro is a Libra, Scorpio cusp. He lives with me and we've had some issues. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully that'll pass soon. Here we go. I don't want to start off with this. I really don't. Right off the bat, though, I see that there's an issue with money. You got to be having a party. You're a socialite, Libra. Like I said, it's your birthday week and people really want to be around you. They want to socialize. They want to bring you gifts. Okay, I see either this is what's happening or this is what somebody is thinking about? Because I see somebody thinking about a situation, maybe wanting to do something about it, but maybe they can't. Just like in the Aries reading, there is a child that is heavily highlighted in your reading. So some of you, maybe this is you have a Libra child, or your child's other parent is a Libra, and you know what I mean? Come on, let me shuffle these because this is exactly the same. Virgo, just like in the Aries reading, Virgo is a dominant sign for you. Even as I park the deck and shuffle, it's the same cards. Very similar stuff. Aries, what's going on with the Aries nation? He's a Pisces. I have a Pisces child. Come on. Same stuff. What's going on with Aries? I'm sorry, Libra. Well, Aries. So this is why Aries is so dominant in your reading. You got the Lovers, Gemini. So if it's not you and your kids fighting, I'm sorry. It might be your kids bickering back and forth. Maybe your children are getting on your nerves. Or kids that you babysit. Somebody's getting out of jail, by the way. Libra. Getting out of jail. Avoiding jail time. Somebody's definitely worried about a jail situation. You got a gamer, like a hardcore gamer that's around you. Maybe somebody very distracted by the video games this week. And again, that might be your kids. Let's see what's going on with this devil situation. What is this about? Okay. Gosh, Libra. We're going to talk about the ups and the downs, okay? But it looks like right off the bat, somebody's unhappy in their relationship. Unhappy with the way that things have been. Shattered dreams, it feels like. And maybe you really wanted this to work. Maybe you feel like this is really the person you wanted to be with. And now at this point, it feels like it's a maybe. Somebody is feeling a lot of stress. Definitely feeling some stress in your pockets, Libra. But it feels like you're very stressed out in a relationship. You've been having a lot of ups and downs lately with the person that you love. And currently, it looks like there's some disharmony. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be a platonic. But definitely the parent-child. It feels like that's where there's disharmony as well. You might feel disconnected from your partner. You might feel that maybe the two of you are not compatible right about now. And it looks like someone has done something in the past that has hurt the other person. Yet it just seems like somebody is not really open to really learning from the past. Somebody has a weakness, basically. Maybe for the ladies or the men, whatever. This reading will be the case if you're male, female, or you identify somewhere in between. So take it how it resonates. Yeah, somebody is like indecisive about what they want. It's like somebody is like vacillating between their singlehood, like you're in a whole relationship, but you're maybe behaving in a relationship like you're a bachelor when you have a whole partner. So what I mean, somebody's not sure if they want to be a bachelor, bachelorette, or if they want a serious relationship. So it seems like when somebody's frustrated with the way that things are going, this is what they gravitate to. Doing something behind other people's backs. Singles. Let me talk to you for a second. Some of you, you could be maybe open to dating. Someone could be coming to you because they're unhappy in their relationship. They're indecisive, again, about this whole, do I stay committed or do I do my own thing? Some of this is being done behind your back, by the way, or somebody else's. That's what I mean. Don't get caught up in the drama and the mess of it. Because Just my observation. It wouldn't be worth your time. So take things slow and see what the situation really is before really getting involved or having real expectations about a situation that's just play for somebody. Because that's what this is. I think there's somebody that's feeling like they're at the end of their rope, but might feel that they're kind of stuck and there's nothing that they can do about it. There's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of betrayal, and somebody's feeling lonely. It could be lonely due to someone's absence, like an absentee parent. Maybe you're raising your child on your own. Libra. Oh, I think there's a child that's experienced heartbreak from what's going on with their parents because of a lot of disorder, a lot of confusion in the home. Somebody in your situation as well, Libra, could be going through some ill health. But just know that somebody's playing games with you. Somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes and they basically insult your intelligence, like you don't see what's going on when you see very clearly what it really is. Some of you, it seems like the reason for the tension could be unemployment. It could be because of maybe somebody has more money coming in than the other, or maybe money has stopped. And maybe this week you're kind of waiting for money to come through. This could be the reason for the tension. When it comes to your money, you might not want to splurge. You might want to stick to what is a need, what is a necessity, and maybe not kind of go overboard when it comes to the things that you want, because you could possibly be coming up short. I think that you're able to maintain. I think that there could be some money that could be transferred into your account. But I think that you also have a financial decision. Something has effed up your money. No, actually, I think this is what you're frustrated about is your money situation. I told you about that. I mentioned that earlier. It's financial stress. I still don't get it because you're stressed financially. You go out and cheat with somebody. I don't know. Let me stop being judgy. Somebody has a thick, it's interesting, thick addiction. I was going to say thick mustache. Patience, Libra. This is you having problems with your finances, or you're getting into it with your partner. There is a remedy. There's something that will help get you through this week. But it's your thoughts that might drown you potentially. So be mindful of your thoughts. Please don't let your circumstances and the way that they look at the beginning of the week take you to a dark place. These are things that can be maneuvered. They can be changed if you strategize and you play the game right. You know what I mean? When it comes to your money, when it comes to seizing opportunities as they come through, there will be opportunities that come through that help you remedy a financial situation. But like I said, keep your mind as positive as possible, because there may be some distractions that come in to kind of disrupt your positive mindset. Little things here and there. And it might start to feel like little things are adding up. Let's see what this is about. Somebody in your energy is not who you think they are. Or somebody might feel that it's you. It could go vice versa. Someone could possibly be in the military, might have a military affiliation. Okay. Somebody messed up. Right? Somebody effed up. So I feel that this is a message. There's a message coming through from someone that wants to give you an apology. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Maybe somebody just needed some time to reflect on things. Maybe they just needed some time away to kind of breathe, assess the situation. Somebody is thinking of sending you a message this week, Libra, a cross watcher. It just feels like this message might be postponed. Some of you, it seems like there's a court summons, a court situation that maybe you're concerned about. somebody could possibly be sending you notices, letters, this sort of thing. And maybe you're missing this information. Maybe you're not getting it in your mail. Maybe you need to take a business, like a business address. That's interesting. You might need to take a trip to the post office. Somebody might have an item that belongs to you, and maybe they refuse to return it. Is what I feel that this is. It's what I'm picking up just by observing the card, just looking at it. I feel that that's what's going on with that situation. Somebody has taken something from you that does not belong to them, and is going to have the audacity to be rude to you when you confront them, when they know they have it, and they just go lying in your face. Aries or cross watcher, they're going to blow up. This feels like this is somebody's way of avoiding topics or avoiding getting caught in situations, is to kind of blow up. They'll blow things out of proportion, have a whole conniption just to prevent conversations from going down because they don't want their cover to be blown. Somebody in your situation could be strategizing with other people. They might have some yes men, yes women that are helping them formulate these lies behind your back, and then they're bringing it to you. The point that I'm trying to, okay, no. I was telling you somebody is coming to you. They needed some time. You're giving somebody some space. You guys are saying, have faith that everything will work out for the best. Somebody effed up. It seems like somebody's coming to your door. This may not happen this week, but it's on somebody's mind. They may be thinking it, but not saying it. They may be thinking about making creating a message for you, a heartfelt one. But I don't know. It could be due to pride that they're not, or due to the fact that maybe they're not ready to take ownership of the BS that they've done. Because trust, somebody already knows the truth. You cannot BS somebody in this situation. But I'm hearing you can't BS a BSer. So somebody is that in this situation. Only time will tell. Especially if this is something that you want, something that you're really trying to bring into fruition in your life. Only time will tell. But what I will tell you is this. There's light at the end of the tunnel. With some hardships, some frustration that you're having, especially tense moments in relationships. No, let me backtrack, actually. Let me go back. Because I was going to say that this situation may lift. It may lighten. But the only way that it's going to lighten is based on free will decisions. It's up to what it is that you decide to do, because there is particular action that you may need to take or someone else may need to take in this situation in order for it to kind of come together. It's not something that kind of miraculously clears up. It would take, like I said, for someone to take the initiative, and it feels like somebody is thinking about taking the initiative, yet not coming forward. It looks like the reason that they're not coming forward right now is because they're conflicted. They still want some time to play while the two of you are separated. But at the same time, they don't want you to get too far away. They don't want to lose you entirely. So this is why I feel like somebody is coming in with these gifts, like we talked about at the beginning of the reading. This could be somebody trying to make up with you, or like bringing gifts, or like I said, it's your birthday. You haven't been talking to somebody. All of a sudden, somebody that you haven't spoken to for a minute decides to pop up for your birthday, or drop a message, or drop a hint, a cryptic message to you around the time of your birthday, to try to resolve a situation. Too much damage has been done. Chances are it's not the case for some situations, but it seems like somebody is just tired of this happening over and over again. I feel like enough is enough. So somebody's definitely turning their back and walking away. This is what I mean. Somebody doesn't want you to completely leave this situation. So somebody's going to try to reel you back in. Even though someone has really upset you, they said some rude things to you without really thinking about it, and maybe through text message, and this is why you block them. It seems like this is the week where you might need some rest. You need to find balance with your schedule, because it seems like you have a lot going on. Maybe you might decide to maybe go to the beach. I don't know, but it feels like you have a lack of direction about certain things. A lot of aggression based on that. Based on the fact that maybe you don't know what's going to happen from one moment to the next, babe. Or this week you feel blocked by obstacles. So maybe this is your mind in need of rest. It's not that type of week where you're going to have control over everything that happens. Certain things are going to happen beyond your control. But then there are certain things that you can control, such as your temper, in situations where losing your temper is not merited, or it's not going to, kind of resolve a situation and ends up just maybe tearing it down and making it worse. And it doesn't have to be you, it could be somebody around you. Especially about your finances. These feels like that's the area where you feel like you can't control it. You can't control what happens. You can't feel like you can't control the outcome, or it has something to do with somebody else's outburst because it's their energy, it's their choices. Other people's free will choices. Something that you do not have control over. So it would be these sort of circumstances where you may be tempted to react and then overreact. And then once things have been said or actions have been taken, the damage is done. That sort of thing. Apologies, they may help, but it feels like somebody may need to come correct because it looks like you have somebody that is very open-hearted. But like I said, somebody that is just tired of being taken advantage of in this situation. Something might be going on in your stomach area. Maybe you're feeling a bit nauseous. Somebody could possibly be pregnant. Did we talk about court yet? Somebody's getting out of jail. But the reason that somebody ended up in jail or could potentially end up in jail is the circumstances I just explained to you. Losing your temper, losing your cool in situations, taking things too far, and then regretting it in the end. This can be prevented. Okay. You had some good news coming through for you. I guess we'll get back to this court situation. I don't think I see enough context to really go into detail about it. Did I say somebody could be pregnant? Maybe there's someone that's trying to become pregnant. Oh, maybe you do want a baby. That's possibly the good news. Some of you could possibly be finding out that you're expecting a child, or that a fertility treatment worked. You got some good news. Yes, you've been waiting for something. You're waiting for someone to make a decision, or you are the one having to make a decision about something. I think I see a court situation. One of the scenarios that I feel is that somebody is getting a divorce. Somebody could possibly be packing and leaving, packing and moving out. Something has you feeling stuck for the moment. Somebody is in jail. And I mentioned to you, somebody could possibly be getting out. Somebody could possibly be getting out on one. Somebody could possibly be on house arrest. I'm hearing restitution. Someone may have to pay restitution, house arrest, community service, this sort of thing. But that might be the good news, is that maybe if this was you, maybe going to court or somebody around you was, and they were worried that it would be the worst sort of situation. Somebody ends up like maybe on probation or parole. They end up getting this rather than jail time. Or they may serve a shorter sentence, and then some of the rest of it is served out through probation sort of thing. House arrest. This might give someone, can you work on house arrest? I don't know, but it looks like somebody might be given the ability to work, or the ability to receive some money, especially if things have been stuck for you financially. I think someone is gifting you money, offering you money. There could be a gift of a loan, or this sort of thing, especially if someone has taken something from you fraudulently. Someone has been, something gets returned to you. Because I remember earlier I was telling you someone has an item that belongs to you and they're refusing to give it back, especially if it's money. Somebody's gonna have to get it back. Okay. Something's going on with somebody's vehicle. This is either your car payments due and you're behind or whatever. You might have to put money into a vehicle this week. Libra. There's the Leo. You're the Leo child. Chances are. Come on. That's so funny. Some of you are pregnant. There is a pregnancy. You might be reaching the end of your pregnancy. You're house hunting. You're looking for work. If you're looking for work, Libra, it looks like you're going to get the job. There's definitely that would be the good news for some of you. That's the job offer that you were waiting for. It comes through. This could be scholarships that could be coming through for you, for your children, for you. Some of you, it feels like you might be thinking about pursuing your education. So I was saying you might be thinking about pursuing your education. Same exact card flipped out for you as it did for Aries. And like I said, Aries is highly featured in your reading. Secret temptation, being led astray. Definitely temptation. If you are sleeping with somebody, Aries or cross watcher, somebody's not protecting themselves. So be careful about your sexual health, because it definitely feels like either somebody has knocked somebody up that they had on the side, but somebody's definitely not being careful. Or somebody does, they have a baby mama and they have a child somewhere. They might have another child somewhere else. Nothing wrong with that. But I think that somebody is maybe not telling you about this. So if you are dating someone and getting to know them, somebody's newly divorced, or things didn't work out with their baby's mom, this sort of thing. Somebody has kids. Somebody could possibly get you pregnant and they have to, you know what I mean? This would be some critical information that you would need to know. Timing is critical. Did I talk about somebody being in ill health? Whatever is going on for some of you Librans or someone that is around you, something looks pretty serious. Some of you it is. Some of you, somebody could be getting a vasectomy. But something with regard to someone's health can be prevented. But it seems like someone is not taking their health seriously, especially their sexual health. Somebody may need to have a procedure done this week. Maybe you're having a C-section. Timing is critical is what I was talking about. My apologies, Librans. Timing is critical with something. Okay, especially if this is a health situation. Yes, that's for some of you, it's like a hard, difficult pregnancy. You do have some financial success coming through, like I mentioned. Yeah. Your guides are saying that you have a choice in the matter. That even though there are still some things that are happening beyond your control, Librans, your guides are saying that there's still a courageous choice that you can make to change your situation. It could be that maybe you're not seeing a situation clearly at the beginning of the week, but with clarity and reflection and time passing this week, you may see your situation turn around. But like I said, it would have something to do with something that you do. You're taking initiative with something. You're taking some time to calm down and reflect so that you can see maybe an alternative approach to a particular situation. You could possibly be talking to someone that could give you some sort of advice, or to maybe talk you down out of like a worrisome sort of a situation. Because like I said, it's the way that you're thinking about a situation that may not be kind of clear. Sagittarius is saturating your reading, by the way. Something is ending for you. It could be a job. This definitely sets you free in some sort of way. It sets you free for some new opportunities. It gives you the ability to now put the past behind you and move forward. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Libra Nation? Practice positivity. Your spirit guides are coming in this week, Libra, a cross watcher. As I mentioned, through this time of reflection, your spirit guides come through to help you navigate through a situation that at the beginning of the week you're very perplexed by, or you have a complex situation. Somebody might feel that you have a very critical eye, a very critical tongue, Libra or cross watcher. Or you may be feeling this way about someone. The name Ariel could be relevant to your situation. Every problem has a solution. So this is what I feel that you're calculating and engineering. You're engineering a decision, a solution to something. And I think that you're definitely going to be able to find it. Seek and you shall find this week. Libra Nation, justice, just as a random pull. That's you. You prevail. And so at the beginning of the week, like I said, you feel all discombobulated, but at the end of the week, it seems like you're back to feeling like yourself again. Possibly before the end of this week comes to a conclusion. I don't know, somebody in your situation is a stripper, or they just don't like keeping their clothes. I don't know. But yeah, I think somebody doesn't like keeping their clothes on. I think that's true. All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, any advice that you have for the Librans for their birthday month? Hoping things will be all right for you. I'm ending a relationship, friendship. Hey, Mimi. You got some celebrations coming in. We talked about that. I think it's your birthday. I think it may be the upcoming holidays. Definitely some of you shine at being entrepreneurs. This might be something that you, that might be on the radar for you. You could be coming up with some new creative ideas with regard to that. But I think that's something that Spirit is pointing out to you. I think you might be restless. You guys are saying this week the advice is to calm the waters of your mind. Maybe you are a water sign. You have water in your charts. Maybe you're Libra, Scorpio. You have Cancer or Pisces. You're reconciling with someone. By the end of the week, at the beginning of the week, you're having negative thoughts about someone. I'm sorry, I'm talking too fast. I try to intentionally slow down my speech so that you can understand me. You're reconciling with someone. Somebody at the beginning of the week, you can't stand them. You can't seem to get along with someone for more than 5 minutes at the beginning of the week. You're having a power struggle with them. I don't think that you're having a power struggle with the adult them. I think you're going to be reuniting with members of your soul family. Family members may be coming through. Your support team may be coming through. Your support team does not literally have to be people on this earth. Your support team could definitely be your angels and guides coming through to help you in a particular situation. Do you play an instrument? Somebody's like in the marching band, they play an instrument, that sort of thing. You do. You might want to talk to somebody. 2 minds are better than one in a particular situation. Maybe even 4 minds. You might be getting the opinions of people that you feel have enough common sense to give you some good insight. Definitely pay attention to your intuition is the advice. Your guides right now are telling you to embrace and trust your inner knowing about some things that are going on, some things that you would normally kind of brush off or give the benefit of the doubt to. Deep down inside, your guys are saying, you absolutely know the truth about this. Whatever you're trying to get done, we talked about that. It's time to make a decision about a creative project. It seems like you guys are saying make that a priority. Your vision for something is critical or is good. Why do I hear you have a good eye? What is that? Pinterest? Some of you could be online doing something. You might need your vision checked. You might have one good eye, literally, but maybe, I don't know, you might want to get your vision checked for whatever reason. Yeah. Spirit is bringing this out of you. You might need to have faith in the unseen. You might have to have that unwavering faith at the beginning of the week to kind of see things come to fruition. Talked about timing is critical. At the beginning of the week, you're frustrated. You're just tired of a particular situation. You feel blocked. But before this week is over, like possibly after 4 days have passed, it seems like you have some good news coming in or your load is lightened as a result of some things that have been playing out. One more, Spirit, for the Libra Nation. What do the Librans need to know over these next 7 days? Some of you Librans have a secret admirer. Somebody likes you, maybe they're not saying it. Or somebody might like your partner and it's a secret for now. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Like I said, something about this creative project, something that you really want. You guys are bringing it through. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. That might be what's going on. The friendship might be broken between you and your partner. Maybe the two of you started off as friends and maybe right now things are just kind of hazy and frustrating. Do not make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I don't know if this is you possibly being a people pleaser. Maybe there's other people that want you to stay in this relationship, or they're shoulding all over you, telling you what you should do, what you ought to do. You guys are saying don't make decisions in your life based on that. Make decisions based on you being true to yourself. With that, Libra Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you found that this was helpful, Librans, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Have a beautiful, productive birthday week, Libra Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Can we get Gemini? You know I love the Geminis. Stay tuned for Gemini. I guess I'm going to do Gemini too.